Okay, so I did the recording around the API platform. So what I'm going to do now is do this manually and just actually do this via the autonomous database. So let's get that going. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create this from scratch. I'll create a new database altogether. Configure that. And then password. Okay. Cool. So what we'll do as part of this is once this actually gets started, what we'll do is go into the tools and use the database actions. So from this, I can actually create the database. I can, I've already created the database here. I can create a specific user and based upon that user, load up the data, the CSV data directly in and build the REST API. So that's all manual. I suppose the reason why I did it through Python is just that you can just do that locally on your laptop. That's where the thing is and just go bang, load. So we'll get this up and going. And once this is up and going, then we'll come back and we'll do the rest of it. Okay, so everything's actually now up and running, it's available. So the first thing we'll do in here is go into database actions. Admin user. Okay, and then use the same password that we used in terms of creating the database. And the first thing I'll do, I'll create a database user, just a normal one. And that's what I'll do here. So data store, give it a password. And then provide web access. And then the other thing that we need to do is go unlimited for the quota. Otherwise, we can't create any tables. So that user's now created. We'll log out of this one. Then we'll sign in with data store. That's that user, and then put the password in. Okay, so the next thing that I'll do now is actually create upload the table. And what we can do is just do data loading and upload into a new table. And we'll use okay, now that we're in here, what we can do is actually load the data and load the data into a new table. And we'll use the sample. That's what it currently looks like. That's a preview. We do have a few settings in here if we do need to change and skip those kind of things. Next. If we do need to change the types, do some defaults, and that's all possible here too. We'll finish that. Now that we've got that, if there's any errors in terms of the load, we'll see that here. But now if we open that up, we'll see that the data is actually all loaded up. There we go. That. Press enable that. Okay, so what we can now do is go in here, go back and look at the curl commands. If I copy that, then it'll give me the whole URL. Then click on that URL. That's the data there. So it doesn't take too long. I can do that for multiple tables and do the same thing. And then I've got the set of APIs already available for us. So that's pretty much it.